Throw it. Yay, good girl. Bonus jump. Good girl. So that was much better than your first attempts last week. Letting her give you some good commitment out here. And as soon as she hit that first purple, she's like, I remember where I'm going. And that really helped her drive towards the tunnel here. So we're now going to change it a little bit for both of you. Why don't you lay down? Vision, lie down. Lie down and chill out. Back and she's like, what? Yes, I don't want that now. Hey. What are you taking on air? She has no collar today. Come on, let's go. Vision, come. You are too slow. Don't reward her. Just bring her back. No, just kind of spin her around somewhere over here and let her kick out and take those jumps. Jump. Go jump. Pat, pat, pat. Yes! Reward her. Good girl. Good girl. So she actually responded to the pat, pat faster than she did you saying her name.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yes. Good girl.
On the first one.
Uh-huh.
Good girl, come here.
Good girl. All right, let's try either all of that or part of that again. You can choose based on...
Do it again?
Yeah, either the whole thing or just start on the pinwheel. Doesn't matter to me where you start. That's fine. Jump. Come. No ma'am. Nice try, but no. She's like, darn it! like, what? Why? Good girl. Let's give her a quick breather. And that's hard. I mean, we did something similar in the master's classes with doing the tunnel a couple times, doing the weaves a couple of times, and then having to bypass that. And it got a lot.
Oh.
Got a lot of them. It's hard because patterning and back chaining is very valuable, but it also comes back to bite you in the butt sometimes. Yeah. And that's with everybody. I mean, Zing, when I worked him yesterday morning, after doing one of my sequences with the weaves in it, the next sequence where he wasn't supposed to take the weaves and take a jump that's next to the weaves, we battled for several minutes because he just was adamant that you've got to be saying weaves. You know what I'm saying? In, come, Zing, God damn it, come here. He's like, you must mean the weaves because last time I did the weaves and I got paid for it. I just,
I think she needs her name too.
Can't help it sometimes. Do you need some water?
Some drink? Right. Yeah, I went to go to get her collar and it's like, oh crap, I left it on for the past 2 days, so it was dead. Yeah. Yesterday I dragged my tunnel out and I tried to recreate this a little bit. Vision! She don't want your dirty body rolling all over her. And then I just kind of did a straight, because I started like the other side of my island and came around so it would be long.
Yeah.
And then put the tunnel, because I wanted her to try to do it all without me.
Yeah.
And she would get halfway and kind of stop. So then I put the toy out there or the Manners Minder, and then she would drive ahead without me.
Yep, and that's okay. It can take a while. With Zing, I still have to go back and work my go-ons. I didn't do a ton of that with him as a young dog because Player had too much of that. When we first started, I mean, he would find lines and I'd be like, you're all the way across the field, I'm nowhere there. We had a bunch of walk of shames in the beginning because he would just assume and go. So his distance was great and his commitment was great, but we struggled there when he was younger for a while because of it. So I was adamant this time around to have a little better balance with, I need to go on, I need distance and commitment, but I don't want you only wanting to work 30 feet away from me.
Yeah.
But now I've had to go back and say, I really do need you to work 30 feet away from me. It's a balance. And I still definitely put the thing down that he's going to be, we're in September yet? Almost. He's going to be 3 in a few weeks. And we're still going back and reminding him with the toy down. So don't.
He's pretty far along, isn't he?
He is. I mean, he's in Masters now. We haven't trialed since April. I don't train in the summer. It's too hot. I don't have time.
Yeah.
In the fall, I train. So we'll be back in January, February for trials. But he's still a relatively young dog as far as skills goes.
Yeah.
We have a lot of holes to fix. But that's okay. That's normal.
Yeah.
So don't feel discouraged if at home you do have to put down something and then she magically can do it.
Yeah.
She might need that for many, many more sessions to come.
I know, like I said, I keep forgetting how new this all is, and I really don't remember the beginnings with Riley, what we did and where we did it and when we did it. So
it's tough. It's tough.
New.
Okay, so we'll leave her to sit for a second. We're gonna give her something different. Different, but a little similar. I've got nothing. Let's make sure you can see those. Good girl. Good girl. She did a great job coming into you for that part. Good girl.
Distracted on the ground.
She got a little ADHD over there, yeah, just for a second.
Good girl. Come on. Bring it. Bring it. Bring your trunk. Bring it.
Trying to be a smarty pants. Yes, good girl. Good.
Good girl.
She was much better that time. She didn't get quite as distracted. She just was a little unsure.
Yeah,
So it was different than the time before was different. She got distracted by the grass and the whatever smells she thought she smelled. This time she didn't get distracted. It's just it's a different offset line, and she was going, really?
Right.
You want me to go and take that one? But
Yeah.
it's weird angle.
Yeah, she wasn't on the ground. It was just like, what?
What? Yeah. And so that's okay. It just means at home, which goes back to what we've been working with, is slowly implementing some changes in the jumps. Sometimes curve them, sometimes make them a little offset, because it's very easy for them to go, if it's in a straight line in front of me, I take it. Well, that's not really in a straight line. I mean, it is. An advanced dog would see the motion and find that weird slice. She's not an advanced dog.
Right.
But she did good that second time with trying to figure that out.
Okay.
Do you need water?
Vision, you want a drink? I know her. She always.
Uh-huh.
Vision, you want a drink? No. Should we in?
No, we'll let her catch her breath for a second.
Lie down.
And then we'll do some weaves. How are those going at home?
Good. Although this week we didn't do much of weaves because the first 2 days I had to have my lawn spray for army work.
Oh.
So I had to keep them off the grass.
Yeah.
And
How sad.
then we were dock diving all weekend. I really didn't do a whole
No,
lot.
I feel that. That's fine.
I mostly
So,
did jumps, not
We can
the
definitely
weaves.
start whatever you are at home, thinking about closing them, getting them closer and closer and closer now.
Okay.
I think we're looking pretty good as far as the bulk of her growing is done. She has a couple things that may be slightly open still, but the bulk of the stuff is pretty much done. So I think if we can aim to like end of September, have them closed,
Oh, okay.
gives you another 4 weeks to really,
Let me see, 18 months, October?
I think October, yeah.
I know, I was talking to Beth, and cause she had knee surgery,
Yeah.
and I said something about, I think I might try to go to, NADAC, just to do the
Sure.
tunnelers to see how she does in the environment. She goes, no jumps, right? not high ones, no.
No, I know. And when they haven't, I mean, golden people are crazy. They really are crazy. Because, like, Mary McElroy, she's a big one of like, she doesn't even start dock diving until they are 2. I mean, she is big crazy on. She does nothing with them until their OFAs are done. Nothing. And I'm like, but you're losing out on that valuable time. And quite frankly, good joints are good joints. If you have bad joints sitting there doing nothing, they're still going to be bad. If they're bad joints and you do a bunch of shit, they're still going to be bad. Then nothing's going to change that. They either genetically are going to have a predisposition for good orthopedics or they're not. But doing sports at age-appropriate levels or keeping them on your couch until they're 2 and doing nothing isn't going to change that by much.
And I think, too, I you know, her stamina needs to be built now. You know, in the beginning when she was a crazy puppy, it's like, ooh, I don't want more stamina.
Yeah.
But now, yeah, I don't know if it's the heat, but she tires quickly.
She does. And some do that. Dean has that with his dogs too. You know, some dogs are ready to go round after round and they really don't seem to be too hot or tired or panting a lot. And he's got some that he just walks out to the field and they're like,
well, I know, I mean, 3 of my dogs were purebred golden from the moment they hit the floor. I mean, as soon as they got up in the morning, because it's like, shut up!
That's funny.
Yeah, but I think because I don't do as much with her as I did, say, with Riley, because I'm older, I could see a difference. But yeah, if it's dock diving or the pool, she'll go forever. But I'm not saying that she goes with the same amount of, she doesn't want to stop. If we're out in the yard doing this and it's hot, she'll run to the front door like, okay, let's take a break.
I'm done.
And we do. We go in, we take a little bit of a break, and then we go back out. I mean, I still don't overdo it overall, but it's like, okay, a little couple of, let's cool off, a couple more.
Yeah, I feel that. Okay. I don't want to try that one again.
Okay.
I want to try a slightly different one. Implementing a very, I think, easy backside. I know. Good girl. Yeah, it only came down because you said vision as she was jumping. I know. She was mid-jump and you said vision and she went, what? What do you want? I'm busy doing my jumps. But that backside looked good. You waffled a little. You didn't seem committed as to if you wanted to follow through or front cross. I want this one. I want the community toy. Yeah, I want the community toy. That's fine. She can have the community. So she can have that at the end. Doesn't matter to me. It's a toy that's been left out here for months now. No one's claimed it. But if it makes her happy, she can have it temporarily. Yeah, good girl. Keep going. Good girl. Good girl. You just said it too many times. Push, 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 push. And she's like, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Get it, get it, get it, get it. Get it, get it, get it. Yay. Good girl. Good girl. She says, yeah, it's a new coveted toy for me. Gross. Been out here for months now.
Ooh.
Months. No one's claimed it. Every so often if I come out and train and I forgot a toy, I mean, I'll be like, oh, I'll just use this one. But I don't know whose it is.
Okay.
It's mine right now. It's awesome. Good girl. No, it's mine. I want this one.
I know. I want whatever you have.
The joys of that. Okay. Do you want to try that one more time? Yeah. You might be able to try to do your push and front cross. Okay. She's going to the back of it better than you think she is. Huh? She's going to the back of it better than you think she is. I want my new one.
Okay. Come here. Line up.
My treasure. Found it. Makes me feel so special. I found a treasure. Tunnel. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Reward her, yay! Yeah, at that point, she's been patterned, just leave it. But she's pushing beautifully.
Yeah, did do that good.
Yes, both times. She did that excellent with you even getting away into a front. That was excellent.
Very good.
She was very excited by her new temporary toy.
And that time, did I say it more than once or did I shut up?
No, you shut up. you shut up, which was good.
Good girl. I forgot to take the other 2x2 last week. Can I get one?
Mm-hmm.
Come here, buddy.
Do you have holes you can stick in it?
Yeah, so long as Greg didn't throw them out. I think I do. I think. Guess where?